Jeff Blankman joined here today by Zach Blumhagen and Ben Englin from ESC in South Central Calhoun. We're at Ida Grove here today. We'll start off with Zach. Good run for you today. How did you feel like things went?
I think it went pretty good. I definitely ran really hard. It was an easy course, definitely, and the wind wasn't too bad. But I just had to draft behind people, and yeah, it was easy.
A lot of people to start the race today. How'd you feel like you got out of the blocks and out of the start today?
Maybe a little bit slower. It could have gone a bit further ahead because we were passing people, but it wasn't a bad start, but it wasn't a good start.
What was kind of the tempo you wanted to run today?
Like tempo as in speed? Like
yeah.
I wanted to run 20:30. I got 20. I saw the clock at 20:46, so I wasn't too far off.
Okay, well, take us through that first mile. How were you able to kind of work your way through the pack and kind of get where you wanted to be?
Yeah, it was. Well, the first mile we were passing a lot of people. And a lot of people were passing us, but then we ran pretty fast too, definitely for the first mile.
Did that pace kind of affect you later on?
Actually, I think it helped me actually, just because like I guess I broke halfway through the race, and I just felt better. I just wanted to get it over with.
What part of the course did you feel was better? The front part where everybody was at, or when you got to the back part of the course where it was a little more open?
I'd say probably to the front part where everybody was at, because there's a lot of supporting going on, a lot of cheering, and it made me want to run faster.
How was the wind out there today? I talked to some of the girls. They said that when it wasn't windy, it was hot, and then when it was windy, it was kind of tough to run against.
Oh, I thought when it wasn't windy, it was beautiful out. I mean, when it was windy, when we were running into the wind, I just had to draft behind people. But it wasn't too windy for most of the part, and yeah, the weather was just beautiful out.
Take us through that last half of the race. How'd you feel? Were you able to catch some people late?
Oh yeah, the last half of the race, my partner and I, Nathan Pobans, we were starting to pick it up a lot. We were passing a lot of people. And towards the last 400, I just kicked it in, and I managed to beat him.
So did you feel like when you run with him that's kind of where you want for the pace, and is that something you guys try to do all the time?
Yeah, we help each other. We help pace each other. It goes back and forth, and I think it's just good teamwork. It makes us want to make each other better.
Haven't had a lot of meets lately. How was it to get back out here and run today?
It felt pretty good, actually. This is one of my favorite meets just because of how flat it is.
Well, Zach, I appreciate you joining us. Great job out here today. Let's move over now to Ben. Ben, you took first for South Central Calhoun today. Strong race for you. How'd you feel like you got out to a start?
I felt great at the start. I just started strong. I wanted to keep a tempo right off the bat just so I knew what I could stay with and keep myself comfortable throughout the rest of the race. And it felt great, honestly. There's a lot of passing back and forth, but I felt really good just keeping my own pace and going with it.
Do you feel like you were passing more people than were passing you early on? Or
early on, it was pretty back and forth. I think I stayed probably somewhere where I was at the start. And once we started gathering around, I was passing and they're getting passed back. But I thought I was doing fine out there.
Where did you feel like you were at your strongest today?
My strongest was probably the first and second mile. That third mile, after the second mile, it did kind of hurt a little bit, but I felt really great going into it. I had a tempo set in my head, and I just went with it.
What was kind of the pace and time you wanted for today?
I was going for a high 18, low 19, and I got that today. I wish I could have gotten a little faster, a bit closer to the guys in front of me, but I felt fine, honestly.
What do you feel like you need to do to get that time a little bit faster?
Probably work that last mile a little harder in practice. Push myself, push my tempo, just work at that last mile harder.
Didn't have a lot of teammates there kind of running with you. You're out kind of by yourself. Does that impact you, do you think, some?
Not really. I have a song I sing in my head, and I just set that in there, play on repeat, and just go with it. If I find someone, I'll hit them and burst past them, try and find another group to chase after.
How did you feel like you closed out the race today? Did you feel pretty strong?
Oh yeah, I felt strong. I could have started my kicks sooner, but where I started it, I was happy with, and I didn't get fast. I stayed where I wanted to be. I wish I could have gotten another place ahead just to get that medal, but I felt fine.
You got conferences coming up, and then the state qualifying meets. What do you got to do to get yourself to continue to get better?
I think it's just rest, stretch, and practice hard at that last mile is all I really need to pound out.
Well, Ben, appreciate you joining us here today. Good job.
Thanks.